did mention the truth that the overlord Naba Aborago Asigre Azoka II is the legitimate chief of Kusab, and everyone knows that. Now, what has changed, Mr. President? We didn't know it would take you so long to solve Bokwi issue when we voted you into power. We now realize that the politicians are using the Boku conflict for their selfish political gains. Politicians keep deceiving us with their fake promises to bring lasting peace to Boku just for us to vote them into power. It will surprise politicians to see empty ballot boxes without a single vote cast come 2028. We are now tired with the fake promises of politicians. Your Excellency, the President, did you know that since your assumption of office as President, more than 18 people have been killed in this Boku conflict, including women and children? Is that what you want, Mr. President? Everyone in Kusa thought when you became president, the first thing you would do is to arrest the fugitive Seidu Abagri and also ensure the document be filed to end this conflict forever. But to our surprise, the NDC government is also massaging the Boku conflict.
We, based on what we know, we think, sir, yes, the minister took a good initial step by putting the committee together. Committee was a fact-finding committee, but man, based on what we know, we think immediately, said the President of the Republic, a post on in Team Forgeor press conference. Immediately, I think there should be an immediate, comprehensive forensic audit into this particular issue. The audit should establish the actual numbers we are talking about of containers. But so man, the monies involved, and I would use even committee Nisika Omukoti for containers. We are talking in excess of $400 million. Man, $400 million. That money can build, your friend is a hospital here, rich. Almost two at their money. $400 million. And yes, Kaketwa. And we should not sit down and allow
the MPP NDC.
Politicians now, more the minority. Will take over this issue. No. The normal MPP NDC. Na Akogu. Nobody will be punished. Nothing. Not amount for.
No.
Esre Ecobank. That should not happen.
No, that's why my plea say.
Yes.
We need to understand this matter. What we are continuously pleading is the sector minister. Number 6, JJ, should take up this matter to the next level. Na who say container be any hiding ayira intimacy anyira say ayira dia not clearly there's an issue over there.
And I'll start with said the committee's report. When this report was handed over to the minister, what we heard from the report and say containers 1,300 and something ayira. But there are some more interesting details in this report. We'll deal with that. The other letters are intercepted.
Privatization committee. We had the report.
I was invited. To come and give your opinion.
Of course.
On the
immediate pass. Now, former Minister for Energy.
I don't know.
I'm afraid any friends say former MD and so I don't know. And no kodanche. Wo Napodi afenyo market. About container seven. MD
what we are
ultimate responsibility.
Limited liability company ultimate responsibility.
But what about Bush also says please. Let me chance Naponi afenyo crowd kick them out of the equation.
Yeah.
They are not part. It's
the report doesn't mention them.
The
report doesn't mention
them. Outside what the report, which me can be because we dear copy. No doubt with that.
Sure.
And I may side with you. Say, many did me. And can you about what now? As more can no other for us. Or say, what's the minister say? Najuma power, you know. All money, papa, because I just see a corner. Number 6, John Jinapoye Bo Abasu. Abasu body and say.
And I think for him, even a former board member of ECG, a former deputy minister of power with responsibility over ECG, and an Owabe minister of energy, he is probably the best placed to oversee this thing.
PPA Act and buy and I cast a Munemi ECG, no a board member. No, all your board member only the almost much letter call said they are seeking what clarity. What you say agrono
okay.
But you see, Obi, don't
inform the rationale.
To inform the rationale behind the decision.
Okay, Obi, let's establish 3 things enough here, man. Which I don't like. We wanted to do.
Let me establish one final.
Yeah.
What will be your explanation behind this part of the report? Say when they went to the port to do the head count, ECG SND omo a list. Say omo containers a port a 2,462. GPH SND omo list say ECG containers a port a 1,132. Omo a head count they saw say a 1,134 ne wo ho. In the ECG 2,462 against omo 1,134. There is a difference of 1,1328.
Okay, they say a container cannot get missing. When you look at the report now a certain point, almost say call GPH. Did they go to the other terminals, the other holding terminals to check? Did they go to the customs terminal to also check? You are also coming up with another evacuation exercise, which you with your own numbers that you also count. Look, I'm saying this. Let's stop even debating this matter in the media space. Let's allow the state agencies to work.
So clearly, the minister
let them
just
put everything together.
That's all.
Yes.
That's the minister.
Because again, I've said it. Containers that are in the custody of Ghana Ports and Harbour and in the custody of, let's say, customs. What has that got to do with ECG?
Yeah, it has got to do with ECG because ECG awarded contract to 2 companies.
You see, you are missing the point. You are missing the point. Did the containers get lost in the custody of ECG?
No.
So that is where you start from. Don't digress the issue. We haven't taken custody. Former MD. ECG hasn't taken custody. If the containers were in the custody of ECG and they were lost, different ball game.
But the agent was an agent to you, ECG as a principal.
So the agent and principal role comes in here. The agent until he has delivered the container to your what?
Well,
to your.
Is the container with you?
No.
So if the container is even missing in transit, it's the agent's issue.
Yeah, but you should be interested in what your agent is doing as a principal.
But the principal has never said anything to that effect. We are sitting down. We're told that containers are missing.
Yes.
I am saying a container cannot get missing.
Former MD, me person me chira say, obi a suggestion bi wa. Enye the okay maybe I mean no way adwan say committee na enya daji. Anyway, very unfair. You got a wrong premise. Yes, you be subject for discussion. Very unfair. Idea wa enya then you have to simply understand that. On that. But no can say. Was a boy and common or say container be anywhere. Ayera. One common simple. And what I suggested to the minister say. Nejuma pa wa ye
forensic
only any preoccupy.
Oh yeah.
That's what you have said. If you no mama can't just say what you of your say. Say musu say me na mama container be ayera dia. Mon frame me because one frame na mo amako church me go krata so no. Mo di me di so abasa krata nim. Sa dia say man ko sa dia na mo da ba krata nim forever and ever. My name is in that report.
Yetia me kasa cry say staff no friend no mo friend no. ECG staff friend no mo friend. No problem no. Say ade ne eni ye ho. Ewo ye ho na nka ye buya nka ntiase wo ho. Ade ne yensa nsomu da.
But when national skills for the collaborators or tribune will be available.
Monsansom because our port ho. Our port ho no sika was some of the mama mo clean man musimu niska.
Na me catch so what toka. Na bedru ha na winiska. I'll be clear. That was a page Yakosiwa. So we know Sika no ayeden.
And adena guaranteed auto car na wuntimin clear. Adena ugu auto cars ni become.
And komo bebre we chira.
Another that's so, but the point is I disagree where you also say Yakofa Kaba. What the Kaba Kwaba won't be Jaka. What's a cry another Kaba? What's a cry another Kaba? What's a cry another Kaba?
What one? I mean, you use hypothesis now, you know.